Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rose and Ben on the Radio Rodeo Roundup. We are in Winoka. It'll take us just a few minutes to switch. We got a couple of towers to go through. We are in the beautiful, beautiful Harvey House. Ben Buckland here with you. You don't know this guy from a year ago, so I'll introduce you, and then we'll cross over to Rosie. This is Trevor Baird, the man that is heading the rodeo here in Winoka, and it's just about time.
Yes, sir. Hey, thank you guys for having me on today, and look forward to telling you about what all we have going on next weekend.
Well, I appreciate you. I'm going to move right in front of you. It's something we do. It's not supposed to. It says in the books, don't do it, but we haven't figured out exactly how not to do it. Rosie?
Yes.
How in the world are you?
I'm great. It's good to be in Winoka, Oklahoma. This is a historical town. A lot of history right here where we are.
You know, this building is almost as old as you are.
That's pretty old.
It's a pretty old building. Sucker's strong, though. It's like you.
That's right.
It's like you. Strong.
But a lot of
strong.
history
Yep.
here. My goodness.
Yep. This is the Harvey House.
Yes.
It started, I think, in 1910. The last one was in 1937, the last time that they
It was open.
helped people. An interesting concept. The restaurant that we're in, called the Station, was for lack of a better term, kind of the deli side. There were actually two parts to the Harvey House. Behind us, in the darker colors, is the formal dining.
Yes.
So the orders came forward, and I'm not sure how, because I don't think they had cell phones in 1910. I was young then, but I don't remember any cell phones.
You reckon even had any kind of a phone?
I don't know, but somehow they knew the orders. So this side was like a diner. This side was formal dining.
Yes.
So when the train crossed the Cimarron River,
Yes.
they signaled by telegraph to here that they were coming. There was a gong sounded here, and all of the Harvey House people went to work, went to their stations, went to work. In the formal dining room, the men wore ties.
Yes.
The Harvey House ladies that served them were in more formal dress.
They had a uniform they had to wear.
Yes, and they lived here. They lived
Yes.
upstairs, and the upstairs now is the tell me what I'm trying to say. It's called something. It's a museum.
The museum, yes.
See, I'm supposed to be a part of that. I should know the name of the museum.
Oh.
I should.
Well, the
So-
museum will work.
Okay. So I'll give a shout out to Charlene and Bill Bixler, who are on their way back in from Creed, Colorado.
Yes.
It's tough, when it's
Yeah, it is.
107 here. They're in Creed in the mountains, and I get these little screenshots of some meteorologist somewhere in Colorado saying it's 52 degrees at noon. And they just do that. I mean,
Just
not
to
the
aggravate us.
meteorologists. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean Bill and Charlotte.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just kind of taunt us.
We have a lot to celebrate today. We're at the Harvey House. It's called the Station. It's a station restaurant. There's not a diner part. It's a restaurant.
Yes.
And it's Cheyenne's restaurant, and we're going to talk to her in just a little bit. As a matter of fact, this might be as good a time as any to do that,
I bet
because
it
I
would
see
be.
her out there.
Yes, let's catch
John,
her.
I'm not sure how we're going to do this. Like, I'm not sure of how we do a whole lot of stuff. So we will. That's a bad idea, Sean. John's already had a bad idea, so we got that out of the way.
Could you sit where he is?
I'll move. You've got a bad idea now. That's a bad idea.
How about if I move?
That's another bad idea.
Okay.
We're 0 for 3, and I haven't moved yet. I'm going to kind of turn around, John, and I think you can swing that camera around, and I will bring Cheyenne over here to what I saw her working on, which is, come right on in here. Hi there.
Hi.
What's this? You've been working on it for an hour.
Yes, this is our lunch buffet. We have chicken and noodles, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans, roll, and it comes with the salad bar for $14.99 today.
Whoa,
Oh,
okay.
that's great.
You know, one of the great things about you running a restaurant that not everybody has, I know this because I'm a connoisseur of this stuff.
What is it?
You have great penmanship, so you can make the board where it can actually be read and what the specials are today, you can read, and we know what's coming up today because you worked here this morning and got it all listed. Congratulations, you must be a graduate of Winoka Schools. Just say yes.
Sure.
Okay, we're moving along. We're moving along. John, you know, I'm just full of great ideas. There is another person who has just come in. This is the previous mayor of the great town of Winoka. How you doing?
Doing good, Ben. How about you?
I'm okay. It was very nice of you to come in this morning and give Trevor a check.
Oh, yes. Our Cimarron Stampede Rodeo is one of the biggest events that Winoka has annually, and we're excited about this 90th anniversary. I can't wait to hear what Trevor has to say. So,
You know, he's got some notes there, but I doubt that he looks at them. When he gets started, he just kind of goes, you know.
he likes going by the seat of his pants, I think. So.
said the previous mayor. You been good?
I have been good. Treatment center's doing well. We have a pretty full group right now. So, yeah, everything's good. Yeah.
For those that don't know, Winoka has one of only 3 treatment centers in the United States that treat women and women with children, even unborn children, right?
Yes, expectant mothers as well. And we're, yes, as he said, we're only one of 3 in the state of Oklahoma, and we do important work right here in Winoka, Oklahoma.
And speaking of the United States, I said that wrong. There's 3 of them in Oklahoma. Right. But there was a survey done last year, was released at the end of the year, that this treatment center is ranked 6th in the United States in doing what it does. That's pretty cool.
Yes, it was published in Newsweek magazine last year, and in our region, we were one of 6 of the top providers in our area. That included private facilities too. We're state-funded facilities, so that included private providers too. That's why there were more than 3.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, I didn't know anything about the treatment center, although I knew it was here. One of the great things about it is the amount of caseload. I mean, the treatment center has qualified people to work with the consumers pretty much one-on-one. I mean, it's like 1-on-3, something like that. I mean, you get some face-to-face.
Yes, the facilities, the other 2 facilities in Oklahoma are in Tulsa and Muskogee, and we're kind of out here in rural America where it's a little more difficult for people to get here. But we get a lot of referrals from those towns. Our reputation is really good with community sentencing and people who send us, and then other facilities as well. When they get full, they refer their clients to us out here. So we have folks from all over the state. Our people that come from Woods and Woodward County are kind of minimal, actually. We have more coming from other areas. So.
Oh, without a doubt. And sometimes in a treatment situation, it's not only okay, but kind of preferable to get away from the home stomping grounds. In fact, the two most used treatment centers for substance abuse, men and women, in the United States are Sierra Tucson, which is outside of Phoenix, and Betty Ford, which is about as far as you can get without going into the ocean. So it's not uncommon to go quite a ways to get treatment. In our case, coming from Tulsa to Winoka is not a great leap, but it kind of gets you out of your everyday places.
It does, and that's one of the big issues about folks in recovery, getting them into a different environment and then letting them realize they can start over and not have to go back where they came from is a very important piece of that. You mentioned Betty Ford. We actually use material from the Betty Ford Foundation in our treatment plans for our ladies in Winoka. So anyway,
Betty had some wherewithal. She had some people that would help her.
yes, she did. Yeah, absolutely. And so, yeah, it's important. An important piece of Winoka, the things that go on here. We put about $300,000 a year back into the economy here in salaries, and plus we do a good work and help these ladies and their children break that cycle of generational addictions.
And pretty much everybody that works here lives in Winoka or the surrounding area. There's not a long commute of any of the workers.
No, I think the furthest away we have a lady therapist that comes actually from Woodward area, and then we have one lady that comes from Carmen. So they're mostly within easy driving distance for sure.
Yep. Thank you for stopping in.
Well, thank you, Ben. Appreciate it.
See you at the rodeo.
All right.
Right. So, John, as you're showing, John is our cameraman today. Cade is doing his last day here with us. Cade has been the Associate SID of NWOSU in Alva for the last year. Now they're going to make that a full-time job. And I said, "You're kidding. Somebody's going to pay you?" And so this is his last day. I guess it's just, John, do you think you could hit Cade without just slamming both of us or not? Buddy, thank you for all that you've done for us.
No problem. I mean, it's been a lot of fun.
We've had some play-by-play around the country.
We have.
We did a tournament in Medford and got caught in a snowstorm, and so the next week we were supposed to go maybe Canton, and it started snowing again, and Cade said, "You're on your own, bud."
Well, that's the nice way of putting it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yes, I said, "Cade, this could cost you your job." You said, I don't think you said anything. You sort of giggled.
No, I was too traumatized by the snow the week before to really have any other response for you.
Well, now you're driving a real car. At the time, you were as big as the car that you had. I mean, you were in a blizzard, really. It really was a blizzard for a short amount of time in a car that wasn't as big as this table.
I mean, it really was. And then you didn't see it because the way that I remember that day is the Winoka to Canton path, there was no snow whatsoever. To get from Alva to Canton, you go through Carmen, and they had 2 inches of snow in 30 minutes.
Right.
So I thought, this is happening again. No, I'm sorry. I can't.
I'm out. So I made the trip. I made the trip by myself. It was so sad. I was lonely. Thank you so much for the work that you've done, and I know that you will be around, and I know you're going to do work on the KRDR radio station, and we'll see you crossing paths and stuff like that. But you've done just an excellent job. I love your mother, Mother Teresa, who taught, I think, some in Winoka schools, didn't she, or Freedom?
Yeah, it was over at Freedom she had taught for a while.
That's right, and she's in Alva now.
Yes.
So, Mother Teresa, thank you for loaning us your son, and Cade, we'll see you around the campus, literally.
I mean, literally, but it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate you taking a chance on me, Ben.
Okay, buddy, appreciate you. So, around we turn now just to take a look at this beautiful facility. I don't know, 1910's when it opened. I'm not sure when it was built. It would be before that. You know what I need? Hey, Cade, can we run a commercial? I'm going to run back and get a book, and I'll be right back. You're on Rose and Ben. We're about to get to Trevor, who's the rodeo maniac. We're going to pause for this break and try to pay for some of the lights back at the Radio Ranch. We'll be right back. We're in Winoka at the station. Come see us. They start serving food here pretty quick. I mean, you need to come. We've been working on this hot deal all morning long. You need to come and get involved here. Get involved in eating lunch in Winoka today. We'll be right back.
Mock Resources, with offices in Winoka, Oklahoma, is an independent upstream oil and gas company focused on the acquisition, development, and production of high-return, low-cost oil and natural gas projects. As responsible stewards of natural resources, Mock Resources understands the pivotal role energy has in building sustainable economic growth, social progress, and improving quality of life locally and globally. In addition to providing ethically sourced energy, Mock Resources is committed to delivering scalable, reliable, and affordable energy to all communities, to equip all people with the modern energy resources they need to thrive. To learn more about Mock Resources, email them info@mocknr, that's MACHNR.com, or find them online at mocknr.com.
Welcome back to the Radio Rodeo. It's Rose and Ben. Rosie, how you been?
Oh, I've been great. I'm happy to be here in this historical place.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is fantastic that there was a Harvey House here.
Yep.
That was a big, big deal.
And you're a big museum person.
Yes.
Dorsey, Jamie, Rosie. I got some of the letters right.
That's close enough.
Yeah, I guess. Rosie is the matriarch of the museum in Alva, which is one of the really well-known museums in the area. And I don't think, frankly, you can get anything else in there now that you brought, what'd you bring in, Hartner last? Was
Yes, we brought a lot of things from Hartner, and it's very nice. Everybody needs to come and see it. Have to put a plug in.
I, for a long time, was associated with what was in the Cowboy Hall of Fame. It now has a bunch of other names for obvious reasons, but it still houses the hall also. And you just couldn't do that thing in a day. You just could
Yes.
not. You could zip through it, but you wouldn't, you wouldn't. I mean, and that's the way the museum in Alva is. That's a full day and maybe
We
more.
have a beautiful room that from the prisoner of war camp. I call that our crown jewel. It has a lot of things in it when the POW camp was here, and it's worth just coming and looking at that room. It's on the bottom floor. You don't have to walk. And by the way, our elevator is just about to be finished. So if you have any reservations, we have an elevator now.
Let me tell you something. Instead of going to college, we should have gotten an elevator company. I mean,
Yes.
the elevator here is I think the same price as your elevator.
A lot. It's over 300,000.
350,000
Yes,
bucks.
that's right.
Yeah.
And I think there's only a couple of companies in Oklahoma.
Exactly, and it has to be those companies
Yes,
that work on it. Nobody else can work on it, or you foul the whole thing.
yes.
It is a deal now. Yeah, 350,000 bucks to go 20 feet in the air. It looks like we could trampoline people, but maybe instead of the elevator, but maybe maybe not. Welcome, Lance. Lance is here. I think he's spying for Charlie and Bill probably, but he's here. Well, they know they can turn on the radio and watch it all over the world, so maybe Lance is just here to eat. So that might be. Lance Bixler, welcome here. In from the dunes is my good friend. I may claim you on my income tax, man. Because every place I go, you're there. Yep. Your home was California, wasn't it? Yes. Come on up here just for a second. I know you're eating. John, I know you're not ready for this, but we'll just swing this thing and we'll go back to I promise every place I go, you're there. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank
Give
you.
me your full name. Is the reason I really called you up here. I was going, what the heck is his last name?
Andrew Ray Gwill.
Gwill. Can you remember that, Rosie?
Quill. Q-U-I-L-L?
G-U-I-L-L.
Okay.
Where did you
Like
come
Quill,
from?
but Gwill. Northern California, a little town called Willows.
And I see you with, I think grandkids maybe, or kids. I'm not sure.
I have a 9-year-old daughter.
Really?
So my grandkids live in California.
You know, I just insulted a woman earlier this week with just this same conversation. I said, I love your granddaughter's so beautiful. She said, that is my daughter. As if to say I am not old enough to have a granddaughter.
Yeah.
You like where you are?
Yes, yeah. I like it here in Oklahoma, you know.
Work your tail off.
Work my tail off, that's for sure. More work than I can handle, that's for sure.
So while you're out there grading the roads, so these guys and gals can tear them up in these multi-$1,000 machines, listen to the radio, man. It'll make you more serene.
And that's what I do. I don't know if it makes me serene, but it does relax me in a way.
Beautiful, beautiful work that you do. All of that, America's Oasis area and the roads to and from and so on. It's gorgeous, and it won't always be 107 in Winoka.
That's for sure, and I take a lot of pride in keeping the trail maintained and you know, and smooth for the people who have a hard time getting out to the dunes can go out there now. You know, if they have a bad back, they can have a less bumpy ride out to the dunes.
Well said.
You know, and get out there, you know, when they want, you know, and that benefits the locals and the regular duners as well.
For sure, for sure. We love having you in what is now your town.
Yes.
So thank you, and thanks for hanging out with us on Rosie and Ben.
Thank you.
All right, man. Enjoy the beautiful lunch.
Thank you. Yes.
You bet.
It's good.
So, John, we'll slowly come back here. And here's the book that I want to do quickly before we go to Trevor. I was telling you that I was associated with what was in the Cowboy Hall of Fame. And in about 1993 or 4, something like that, we did an intense survey of the people in 5, 10, and 15 miles of the hall that had been to the National Cowboy Hall of Fame. And it was, we surveyed 1,500 people. They actually sat down and talked to us. Back in those days, yeah. You could go to people's homes, they would invite you in. It was a strange time. And we had a series of questions that we asked and so on. But less than 5% of the people in 5, 10, or 15 miles of the Hall of Fame had gone to it. Now, when I look at
That's the way it is.
this book right here is where you go sign up when you go up the elevator to the museum upstairs. And this is all where people have already signed. So I've got a page here that's got about, 10 entries in it. It's the last ones that were here. So it's Tulsa, Chickasha, Canadian Texas, Altus, Oklahoma, Joplin, Missouri, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Pryor, Oklahoma, Amarillo, Texas, Tuttle, Oklahoma, Enid, Oklahoma, Allen, Texas, Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, and Atwood, Oklahoma. I'm not sure where Atwood is, but neither here nor there. I would venture to say that I don't know, I'd be guessing. Let me say this. If you live in or around Winoka, Oklahoma, and you have not seen this museum, this great air rail museum, please come, take a half a day, and see something that I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you've seen it. What do you think?
Oh, it's phenomenal. The history here is just unbelievable. And if you don't know what a Harvey House is, look it up and see. A lot of people may not even, we're getting kind of old and know about Harvey
Whoa!
House.
Whoa!
The youngsters probably don't even know what a Harvey House is.
Rosie
We
and
need
Ben,
to educate them.
170 years now since July 3rd when I turned my last one. 170 years of fall down 7 times, get up 8. The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. And no better words to bring on a cowboy. I was talking to the son of a famous or a good bull rider that I've known all my life the other day. I said, your dad was a great bull rider. He said, I think my dad was the best 6-second bull rider in the world. Very few 8-second rides, however. Very few. That has nothing to do with you, Trevor. Trevor Baird, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Cimarron River Stampede. Can you believe the 90th? I was a young man at the first one.
Yes, sir. This is our 90th annual Cimarron River Stampede Rodeo. This is the oldest rodeo going in Oklahoma. We're really excited about this year. The city has really helped us out, got behind us. We got a new set of bleachers this year.
How'd you do that?
Well, we kind of put in a sealed bid, praying to God that we didn't get them, and once we did, then we all kind of looked at each other, wondering how I was going to get them home. And we've got a great committee, Litzenbergers and Josh Inman, of course Mary and Adam, and we all headed over and cut these things out of the ground from Freedom. They was their old high school football bleachers.
Oh.
And about 10 of us went over there and cut them out of the ground and raised them up. We stuck a couple I-beams underneath of them and welded, and put a trailer house tongue hitch and welded it to them, and borrowed one of Ben Litzenberger's little trailers and picked it up and backed this trailer underneath the I-beam and welded the trailer to the I-beam, and we made a little bleacher trailer and commenced to dragging this thing down the alley in Blacktop, and it looked pretty sketchy, and thank goodness we didn't run into the sheriff's department, or I imagine half of us would have went to jail. But we got them home and got them set, and thankful for the county. They've been working on them for us, helping us out. We put new walkways and new seating in them and beefed them up. They're really going to be nice. It's going to be a great addition to the rodeo this year. We've done quite a bit this year, really and truly. We've got a new announcer. He's top 5 in the PRCA. Frontier Rodeo Company helped us out with him and gave us his number. Him and his wife. His name's Blue Jeans. We've got top 5 funny man in the PRCA coming. It's a whole new act. It's a whole new show. I think everybody needs to come out and watch this deal. This funny man is also a guitar player. He's kind of an outlaw. Hopefully he doesn't offend anybody, but they say he's all over the place. He may climb up on a horse and do backflips with his guitar, and he's also going to be playing our dance on Friday night, excuse me.
Oh, he's not just a fun guitar player. He's a real guitar player.
Yes, sir. I was trying to get him to come be our funny man this year, and he had a rodeo in Post, Texas, PRCA rodeo, and he said, "Look, Trevor," he said, "if you can just give me an extra $500, I'll just turn out of this rodeo and come help you all out." He said, "That's what, kind of what I'm getting paid down there." And I said, "Well," he said, "I'll play your dance for you." And I said, "All right, come on." But we got the Panhandle Dirt Band, Bodie Peach and them out of Moreland. They'll be playing the dance on Saturday night. The dances are all free with the price of a ticket.
Now that's a different kind of a deal. I think the last time I went, I had to pay.
Well, a couple years ago you did, but when this committee took this deal back over, we kind of wanted to take it back old school. I mean, whenever we was kids, we went to the rodeo and we got to go to the dance and have a good time after. And then after a while, it turned into be where you had to pay to get in the dance, and all the grown-ups would sit out back and lean on their darn pickups and do what they do, and then you got a bunch of 13-year-old kids in there wiggling their heinies, to music that you can't even dance to. So we said, heck with that. Let's take down the barriers, and these folks are only going to play country music and take it kind of back old school for the 90th.
Kind of like the music you hear on KALB, sort of like that.
Yes, sir. Like your great music,
Like
Benny.
that, yeah. Let me lead you right down in
Yes,
here.
sir. Let's play some real stuff we can dance to.
You bet.
But anyway, this year, not only do we have a new act and new everything, we've added $1,500 per event.
Per event.
Yes, sir. We was losing a bunch of contestants, and you'd show up here. You may drive from Amarillo, or guys are coming from New Mexico even. And our rodeo is sanctioned with the Kansas Professional Rodeo Association, the International Professional Rodeo Association, the United Professional Rodeo Association. So there's 3 different associations that are coming to this rodeo to qualify for points for their finals.
Oh.
Well, you show up here and you win the bull riding, or you win the saddle bronc riding, and heck, you might only win $700-800. Well, heck, that don't hardly pay gas money, and your fee's going to the next one. So we added the money. We're trying to get highest purse paying rodeo of the year. It may take us a year or two to get there, but the community has really got behind us, and everybody's feel like we really got a lot of support.
So let me ask you something, Trevor. I'm not the most observant guy in the world. I think Rosie would vote on that. But I have noticed that there is a load of rodeos around.
Yes, sir.
I mean, a bunch more. That looks like it would kind of, I don't know, it would kind of spread things out where I don't know how to contest it. Like the guys that I used to run around with would do maybe 3 rodeos in a weekend. And
Yes.
now there's, I don't know, how many are there in a weekend? A bunch.
Yes, sir. I'd have to look at the schedule. That's another thing that's kind of making things hard. The Kansas Professional Rodeo Association kind of is the big dog thing going on in the amateur world right now.
I see.
But they have so many rodeos. I think there's 170 rodeos that they put on throughout the summer. So, but they've got them stretched out from New Mexico, Texas Panhandle up into Kansas, eastern Oklahoma. But they're putting on so many rodeos in a weekend that okay, so it used to be the 4th of July run was what everybody, they call it Cowboy Christmas. That's what everybody kind of it was geared up for. And you can hit 7 rodeos in 5 days. You can be entering slacks at 8 o'clock in the morning and then hitting perfs that evening at a close by town. Well, a lot of times these kids are thinking, okay, the 4th of July run, and they'll blow their wad of money during that time. Well, if they don't have a good 4th of July run, they have to go back home and go back to work.
No more rodeos.
No more rodeos. So that really decreases the amount of contestants for the end of summer. But
Did you tell me you were the first rodeo in Winoka?
we are the oldest in the state of Oklahoma. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yeah.
Does that mean you were the first ones that started?
Ma'am, I can't tell you that.
Okay.
I'd be lying if I said.
I was pretty young then. It was about around 1900. I don't recall exactly how that went.
Yeah.
So you're saying that now it's spread out, that you can't fill a purse? Rodeos can't fill purses? They don't have enough contestants? Are you saying that?
Well, there's only so many people that rodeo around, and when you can hit, I think the weekend, our weekend, next weekend, there's 5 rodeos on the schedule, and some of them are in Texas, and they're in Kansas. I think maybe Coldwater, Kansas might have theirs too. I'd be lying if I said, I'm not for sure, but there's 5 rodeos next weekend alone, and so by adding our money, we're hoping that we're going to encourage them people to make sure that they hit Winoka on one of their days, heading on somewhere else.
Well, let me just ask you this, and I hope I'm not walking you into an inside fast one that might catch you right above the eye, but is the contestant-wise, or is the Winoka Rodeo okay?
I think so. I've been looking at the online entries this week, and right now we have more bull riders than I've seen in the last 3 rodeos anywhere else. We have more steer wrestlers. Books have not closed yet, but we're on track to having a really good rodeo.
Oh, good. That's great. We're going to pause for about a minute to try to pay some of our own fees. The road money for Rosie is just, I don't know. We've got to we got to collect it, right?
You bet. Don't skimp on that.
Yeah, we do it just like deacons and elders. Just get the plate out. It's Rosie on the road. We'll be right back with Trevor. Let me tell you where we are. We're at the station, beautiful restaurant, Winoka, Oklahoma. We've talked to Cheyenne, who is the lady, and we'll talk to her again. Come and see it. Come and see us. Come and talk to Trevor. talk to Rosie too. Rosie will probably sign autographs today. I don't know. I'll see if I can get it cleared. We'll be right back right after this.
Clean Harbors, hazardous waste disposal and recycling services provide the widest range of recycling, treatment, and disposal options for all your hazardous waste streams. Unmatched in North America, our infrastructure of hazardous waste management facilities services all of the U.S. and Canada, northern Mexico, and Puerto Rico. We handle both drum and bulk hazardous waste in liquid, solid, semi-solid, sludge, and gas forms. One call handles all your hazardous waste disposal needs. Located in Winoka, where we proudly support our railroaders.
You're listening to Rose and Ben on KALV.
Beatles New Beginnings Nursing Center is proud to offer comprehensive care solutions for those who matter most. From rehabilitation and palliative care to skilled nursing and long-term care, Beatles is committed to providing comfort, dignity, and peace of mind. Now, with a second location, the Beatles family continues its long-standing tradition of excellence, serving the people of Northwest Oklahoma with the same compassion and dedication they've been known for. Come by and see them at 720 North Share Boulevard in Alva. Beatles New Beginnings Nursing Center, your care, your comfort, your community.
This is Rose and Ben on KALV.
It's the Rose and Ben Radio Rodeo Roundup, and today we have a rodeo roundup. It is Trevor Baird, the man with the 90th annual. Man, that's a bunch. I mean, even for me and Rosie, 90's a bunch. Trevor?
Yes, sir. I can't imagine. You know, we're really excited.
You keep up that good living that you're doing. You raise those girls, and then you'll be able to imagine 90 one of these days, don't you think?
Yeah, it's good.
Well,
On the road. Yeah.
I'd sure like to be here to see it, be the 100.
Right. What you got, man?
Okay, so Thursday night we're going to kick this thing off with the Princess and the Queen Horsemanship. That will start at 6 p.m. and the young ladies will be out to show their stuff on how well they ride their horse, and that will be at 6. There'll be free bounce houses for all the kids. Thursday night is kids night, so everyone bring your children to town. We have free bounce houses.
Where'd you get a bounce house?
Well, Mary Gaskell does all. I'm just the guy that does the talking, and she's the one that does the working. I don't know where she come up with it.
she is, yeah. There's a lot of work going on there, but she will occasionally talk. Yeah, okay.
You might not want to hear what she's got to say, but she will talk. No, so we'll have free bounce houses right after the Princess and Queen Horsemanship at 6. We'll fill the arena full of, I don't know how many Easter eggs. We litter it. We'll split the arena into thirds. There'll be 3 age groups. You'll have your 4 and under kids to go out and pick up the Easter eggs. There'll be age groups.
You know how big that rodeo arena is for an under 4-year-old?
Yes, sir.
That's a 20-acre pasture, man.
The egg drop, we call it the extravaganzas. We'll split the arena into thirds. You'll have your 4 and under age group. You'll have your 5 through 8, and then you'll have your 9 through 12. There's $1,000 added, so there's $1,000 worth of money in these eggs.
You're kidding.
We'll give one of these eggs will have a voucher for a free bicycle. The bicycles look amazing this year, and so one of them thirds of the arena, or all 3 of them thirds, they'll all receive a bicycle. They'll have food vouchers in them for free, hamburgers and whatnot at the snack bar. This year we've opened up our concession stand again. The Cimarron River Stampede raised their own beef this year, fed him out 120 days, and we had got our own beef butchered, and so we're going to be selling our own hamburger, and we are kind of supporting the community. The FCCLA kids, they'll run the concession stand one night, and we'll give them $500 for for their organization.
Right.
We'll have the TSA kids, Terry Tolson's bunch. They'll run the concession stand the next night, and
They'll probably arrive in a hovercraft that he had them build.
Yeah, there's no telling what they
Whoa.
might do.
Yeah.
And then the Winoka Kids Inc. They'll run the concession stand on the next night. But anyway, so that'll be Thursday. Let's see here.
What are you gonna do Friday, man? You gotta do something Friday.
On Friday we'll do the crowning of the princess. We'll have Kef Scramble for kids. We'll have junior barrels for all the young ladies that aren't old enough to be in the perf. Rodeo dance is following, and that'll be Rockin' Robbie Hodges.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be
That's a good one.
Yes, sir. He's actually the funny man, but he's a heck of an artist. So that'll be Friday night. The dance will be following the rodeo. Saturday, we'll have the rodeo parade at 10 in the morning.
We'll be down there and hope to have some shade. We'll have a little shade, not for everybody, but for the camera. And we'll chat as everybody comes by.
Yes, sir. So Saturday we'll do the parade. Saturday we have the Kef Scramble. We'll have the junior barrels. We'll have the 35 and older adult Kef Scramble. And then the Panhandle Dirt Band will be playing Saturday evening.
Where are they from?
Panhandle Dirt Band is, the lead singer is Bodie Peach out of Moreland.
Little Moreland, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay.
And I almost forgot to tell you,
Okay.
we're having mutton busting starting on Kids Night on Thursday night. Mutton busting will start directly after the egg drop, after their Easter egg hunt. We'll buck 10 head of sheep. So the first 10 kids that are up there ready to get on will be the ones that get on. We'll do that each night right before the rodeo.
That's a fun thing. That's a fun thing. And
I almost forgot to say that.
yes, sir. You have a load, son, and thank you to a whole bunch of people.
Yes, sir. I for sure want to thank the county for all their help with the bleachers. The city of Winoka for all of their help. They've been so wonderful to us this year. The firefighters, we got the firefighters told us they would work our gate for us. For all their hard work, the EMS, the whole town of Winoka. It takes a whole community to put this deal on, and it takes a few people running around begging for money.
Right. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mary, out there. Mary texted me last night with some information about the parade. So we're going to be at the parade, 10 o'clock on Saturday. Thanks a million. The 90th annual, Rosie, 90. That's a big number.
I can identify with that number, even 91.
Even 91. We've got to search out for a man for Rosie. We need somebody that's solvent. Solvency is really what we're looking for here. Looks are not really a major.
Walk.
Well, yeah, walk, and yeah. So see what you can do. All we need from you is a Dun & Bradstreet, and we'll take her from there.
I'll keep my eye out at the rodeo, and if I find someone that fits that, I'll give you a shout.
If there was ever a place to look, it'd be a rodeo dance, wouldn't it?
That's right. Come to the dance,
Come to
Rosie.
the dance, Rosie. We're going to pause for 1 minute, and then we're going to be back with the Radio Rodeo Roundup. It's Rosie and Ben in Winoka, America. We'll be back.
It's Rose and Ben on KALV. Let's talk about your future. Are you looking for a career change or possibly training in computers, health careers, automotive, cosmetology, digital design, electrical trades, welding, or biomedical sciences? At Northwest Technology Center, we offer these programs for adults, high school, and homeschool students from Alene Clio, Alva, Canton, Cherokee, Fairview, Freedom, Ringwood, and Winoka. Call to enroll today at 580-327-0344 in Alva or 580-227-3708 in Fairview. Northwest Technology Center is preparing students for success in education, careers, and life. This is Rose and Ben on KALV.
Welcome to Rosie, the Rose and Ben Radio Rodeo Roundup. and you just heard the rodeo roundup with Trevor Beard, the 90th annual. Can you believe that? I was really young at the first one. They wouldn't let me in the dance, as a matter of fact. I was that young. This is going to be an incredible rodeo. If you listen to what Trevor said, the people that they've got coming in, and the reason I ask you the question that I ask is, although it was kind of a loaded question, I guess well, anyway, he didn't seem to get mad about it. But I've been to a couple of rodeos, and I've only been to 3. Been to a couple of rodeos that the purses weren't full. There'd be like 3 bulldoggers or steer wrestlers. There'd be not even the Headin' and Heelan purse was full. And I know that there's a plethora of rodeos that there didn't used to be. They've spread them because there's more sanctioning now. There's more sanctioning companies, so there's more rodeos. So it used to be that a cowboy or a cowgirl could make a couple of rodeos a weekend, and maybe 3. And now it's tough. There's 4 or 5 rodeos going on around the area. The area being Oklahoma, an area, Kansas, an area, West Texas, so on every weekend. I think he said that the Kansas State Association is sanctioned at 198 rodeos. And you do a rodeo, you don't do a rodeo in the cold. I mean, these are cramming them in the hot days and nights. We are in the beautiful Station Restaurant, and this, of course, you know, is Cheyenne. We've got a couple of late arrivals here, but I guess they know what the special is. But we might have some people out there that are going, you know, I guess I should eat lunch today. I hadn't gotten that far. Where should I eat? What's the special today?
The special is chicken and noodles, meatloaf, mashed potatoes gravy, green beans roll, and a salad bar.
Whoa, and we got a salad bar and a hot bar.
Yes.
It's great. It's great. How long you been doing this? I mean, here.
April 16th of last year.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place.
Thank you.
Who's your big supporter here? I think I saw her in the back, I think.
Yeah, my mother.
Yeah, right.
She's amazing.
What would we do without our moms?
I have no idea.
Yeah, no kidding.
Completely lost.
Completely, completely. This is a beautiful thing. Thank you for it. What are the hours and days?
We are open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 8, and then Sunday and Monday, 11 to 2:30.
Got it, got it. And it's nice and cool, even if it's 107.
Yes.
You can watch the trains. We don't charge for watching the trains.
Not at all.
Not a bit. So one of my favorite ladies in Winoka is Viv. Viv's last big encounter was giving away 11 million bicycles. Everybody in town has a new bike. That's a good thing. That was a wonderful thing that you did. That was a good day.
Thank you very much.
When I say day, you probably worked on it a little more than a day.
Yeah, at least a week.
Yeah. Vivian's Flowers and Things. Now remember, when Robert Perot was working the ball games with me, we had Viv on as an advertiser, and she absolutely saved Robert's life because Robert, being a good-looking guy, had at one time 29 girlfriends, which is a ton of flowers, but you never really got behind, did you?
No, I did not.
No.
Every one of them got one.
Every one of them got a flower, and we did have that little tip about whose flowers were the best, but I mean the nicest, but they're all pretty nice.
Yes, they are. They were fresh.
If a guy needed a flower today, I guess he could get one.
Daisies especially.
Really?
Yeah, they just came in today.
What kind of a deal would you make for a guy on daisies? I mean, if I needed, well, I couldn't get a date with a fistful of hundreds, but John might. If John was going to sell daisies, what would?
$15 a bouquet.
15 a bouquet, John. $15 a bouquet. Our mayor has just walked in. Are you working today, or would you just want to have lunch?
Just want to have lunch.
Okay, man, you've come to the right place. We can fix you up. How are you?
Good, thank you.
How's the weather outside? We're here where it's, I mean, I'm even wearing a coat.
It's pleasantly warm.
Yeah, Northwest Oklahoma warm, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I see you've got a shipmate here. How are you?
Hi, doing great, doing great.
You brought the deal, man.
That's right. Stand deal.
How you doing, man?
Fantastic.
How was lunch today?
Oh my goodness, the buffet is delicious. Chicken and noodles, meatloaf. I mean, I couldn't stop. And the salad bar. And bread pudding. And red velvet cupcakes. I saw that.
I didn't see the red velvet.
Yes.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. You know, this might be a good time to bring up, I don't have enough information to bring this up, but we're going to be a part of it, and I'll be putting some stuff on the radio. The Chamber of Commerce, help me here, the Chamber of Commerce is going to do a Meet the Candidates for mayor, who are Ana Maria Ramirez and Brad Perot, at the Chamber building. Help me, I think it's on the 13th.
13th at 6 o'clock. We'd love to have you there.
You know, they did this in Alva. We were a part of it up there at the ABC in Alva with the associate judges. And it's an hour. There were 3 of the candidates. There'll be 2 in this case. And it's kind of like a mixer, a cocktail hour, however you want to say it. Everybody just comes and chats. There's no go to a microphone and say anything necessarily. I mean, we'll be there with the radio station and stuff, and we'll be talking to you and to Brad, but it's not our deal. It's the Chamber of Commerce deal, and it's a Meet the Candidates. And I said this to Rosie when she was saying, were we going to do something? I said, I don't know. Let's just wait and see what comes out of the community. And here's what she said. She said, of all the stuff the people that we've had on the air, I can't think of 2 candidates that need to be on the air more. I mean, you're a Winoka girl, but you were gone you graduated from high school and went out into the world, right?
I did. I started my own business up in Alva for a while, and then left for 26 years to Texas and came back home to buy my parents' home. Come home.
And Brad has been around here for a while, was not born here and so on, is not totally known in the community. I mean, this is a thing, this is not a debate. We've never done a debate with any candidates. In fact, all of the questions have come to me, and there's been some questions that I just didn't ask the candidates because they were kind of a confrontive nature, and that's not what it's about. It's to meet the people that are running to be. I've said this 100 times. I don't know why anybody would want to be a mayor or a county commissioner. There is never enough money. Half of the people, the half that voted for you, are just waiting to see if you do things like they think, and then the other half didn't like you to start with. So, let me ask the mayor, how do you like being a mayor?
Did you get invited to eat?
I like being a mayor.
Well, why don't you throw your hat in then and get in on this deal? I guess it's a little late, though.
It is late, and it doesn't pay sufficiently for the time spent.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. And there is never, like in a county commissioner's deal, there's never, the stuff never all gets fixed. I don't know. But thanks to the people, it's like nurses. I don't know how nurses do it, but thank God they do, because we sure do need them. And we need mayors. I
want to say our interim mayor, Sid Judd, he has just been fantastic. And so thank you for all the hard work you've been putting in. I know it's a lot. And yes, and come to the meet and greet. Come meet Brad, come meet myself. We'll be there. We'll be there to answer any questions you have.
We may have questions. We may have. I don't know. Thank you. I mean, what she said, times 2, man. Good job. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it some. It does not look enjoyable to me, but there's a bunch of stuff that I'm different than, well, we knew that, though. Thank you for the job that you do.
You're welcome.
So you go how long? Whoever gets elected, when do they take over?
That's a good question. At the first council meeting after the election, and we could have a special council meeting, but that's not on the schedule at the moment.
I see. Okay. Thanks again. Hey, thanks for saying hi. Thank you, Mr. Deal, for saying hi. Anna Maria, thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying hi.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess it's at the Chamber Building. I should have asked that.
Yes, at the Chamber Building, the 13th at 6 o'clock.
Okay, all right.
Downtown Winoka.
Downtown Winoka. We will see you there. So if you're not here, you really should be. There's still a few things to eat. We've got a table or two left for you. So come on in, come on down. It's Rosie and Ben on the Radio Rodeo, and I'm going to sneak around, John, so I can say goodbye to Rosie. So Rosie, that wraps it up here for us today. Have you enjoyed your dipping into Winoka here?
Oh, phenomenal. We need to come back and do more history. I love history.
Isn't this great?
Yes, and I want to say goodbye to Cade, too. He's been great to work with, and I want to wish him the best.
He's a good boy.
Yes.
John will try to follow in his
Yes.
footsteps, but as you can see, he's got some pretty good sized feet, I promise. So, ladies and gentlemen, from Winoka, Oklahoma, Rose and Ben on the Radio Rodeo Roundup, giving you the thought for the day.
I don't have one.
Sure you do. It's always the darkest right before it turns pitch black.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we now switch you back to what we affectionately refer to as regular programming.
Farewell.